Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, if you've seen the today's market, then today's market was very much interesting. Why? Because Nifty opened up and it started going down, down, down. And at one point, it has just took the reversal from downside and went up positive. And how much positive it went? Well, if you see the day end picture, then Nifty ended up 114 points positive. What about Bank Nifty? Well, Bank Nifty ended up 7 points positive. Well, how did it happen? Which stock moved the market? Whether FIIs are dominating or DIIs are dominating? What open interest picture is saying? So now let's go to our Nifty and Bank Nifty chart and do the analysis. But before doing the analysis, let me tell you that in my yesterday's video, I told you that market is going to go down. And the analysis was right. Means in the early morning till the midday, it was going down and thereafter it has started going up. Well, there was an interesting phenomena because there are some people who are looking at the market with bearish view and there are some people who are looking at the market with bullish view. So if the people who are looking at the market with the bullish view are more, I am not talking about number of people, but I am talking about the big accounts because they move the market. So we are going to analyze their move as well. But first, let's analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you see a Nifty, then support is at 13,576. Where is resistance? Well, you cannot find out the resistance by looking at chart alone because there is no point where you can draw the line where Nifty has touched multiple times. So where we can take the resistance? As I told you earlier, you can take the resistance 300 to 400 points above your support. That will be your resistance for now. Now let's move to the Bank Nifty and see the support and resistance. Here if you see the support is at 30,385 and resistance is at 30,820. So this is the support and resistance for Bank Nifty. So I told you yesterday that Nifty is trading at its resistance. If it breaks its resistance, then definitely it is going to go up. So that's what happened in today's market as well. So you should always look for the scene where any stock break its resistance, because when it breaks its resistance there are high chances that it's going to go up. You should always put stop loss at its resistance so that even though if your predictions or your Nifty or your stock goes against you, then you will not be losing much of the money. Now let's go to our analysis and see who moved the market. When I was doing the analysis of stocks which moved greater than 3% or less than negative 3%, then I was shocked because there was no stock which moved greater than 3% or less than 3%. Well, then how did market has gone up? If you see each stock has gained little bit. There was no stock which moved heavily, means greater than 3% or less than negative 3%. So that was interesting. Well, what it indicates, if you see in the market, then you will always see some stocks which are gaining and some stocks which are losing. Means there will be one or two stocks which will always within this range, means greater than 3% or less than negative 3%. But today there is no stock. Means what? The people who are buying, they started to buy more and more in the stocks, but they did not buy in particular stock. They have put their money in different baskets, means in different stocks. Why anyone do that? Because they are not sure that which stock is going to outperform. So if they are not sure about any stock, then they'll be putting their money in different stocks. So that's what happened today. And what it indicates, if you see closely, then it indicates that the people who are moving the market up are not sure now, means which stock will move. So they are putting money in different baskets and maybe at one point they will be fed up and they will not buy further. Now let's go to the next and see what are the upcoming meetings. Well, if you see the upcoming meetings, these are the upcoming meetings which are going to be held tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is expiry as well. So please look for the news. If any of this company announces big news, definitely then it is going to move up or down. Now let's move to the events and see what are the events which are going to be held up in upcoming days. If you see here, then there are 3 events which are going to be held on 18th of December. Till 18th there is no events, so you don't have to worry about that there will be any major announcement or events. So tomorrow the market will be free of events an announcement as well. Now let's move and see index change and wicks. If you see the index change and wicks, Nifty has moved 114.85 points and it has made a high of 13,692 and low of 13,606. It has changed 0.85% and ended up at 13,682.7. Well, if you see the Bank Nifty, it changed 7.35 points positively. It made a high of 30,932.25 and low of 30,587.10. Well, it has ended up at 30,698.40. If you see the VIX, VIX is 19.2, which is low. If VIX is less than 25, it means there is a less fear in the market. Hence, there is not much of the volatility and you can easily sell the options and make money without any major losses. Now let's move to the next and see our Nifty open interest distribution, means total open interest distribution. If you see here, then here put has been sold more than call. It means market is going to go up. That is what weekly picture is saying of Nifty. If you see the Nifty change in OI, means today's picture, well, today's picture was also indicating the same, means put has been sold more than call. It means Nifty is going to go up. Well, if you see here, call is in negative. It means people who have made the position on call side, means selling side, out of the money, they have squared off their positions. Hence, it is negative of change in open interest, means whatever positions they have made today, that they have squared up. Apart from that, whatever positions they have made earlier also, that is also being squared up. That's why change in open interest is negative. But well, if you see the Nifty and Bank Nifty picture of total open interest, yesterday it was completely different. Means Nifty was saying that I will go up, Bank Nifty was saying I will go down. And that's what happened exactly. Today Nifty has gone up, Bank Nifty has gone down, then again it has moved just a little bit, means like 7 points only. So open interest analysis is a little bit different. Earlier I used to think that Nifty and Bank Nifty will move in sync. Means if Nifty is going to go up, then Bank Nifty also has to follow it, or else if Bank Nifty is going up, then Nifty has to follow it. But it doesn't happen actually. Any of this index can move higher or lower without affecting, means majorly affecting other index. So that's what my learning point from today's market. So that's why this analysis becomes so much important to me. Now if you see the Bank Nifty open interest picture, then here total open interest is saying call is being sold more than put. It means it is saying Bank Nifty will go down. And if you see the change in open interest, well, here also call has been sold more than put. It means Bank Nifty is continuously saying that I will go down, down, down. And that's what is happening actually. It is not increasing, it is going down only. So total OI is saying the weekly picture. Weekly picture is that Bank Nifty will go down. What is today's picture? Well, today's picture is change in OI. It is also saying that Bank Nifty will go down. Well, whatever change in OI picture is saying, it also indicates tomorrow's scene as well. So tomorrow also Bank Nifty will go down as per this total open interest analysis. Now let's go to the deeper and find out where support and resistance lie. So first we will be taking Nifty open interest distribution and we'll be finding out support and resistance. Well, if you see here, then here support is at 13,500. So that is support 1. So if you see the support 1 and support 2 open interest distribution, then it is not much of the gap. Well, but if you see here on 13,600, then here also open interest is continuously building up. It means what people are saying, that they are increasing the support. It means Nifty is going to go further up as per this analysis of open interest distribution. Well, then if you see this resistance, then where is resistance? It is at 13,800. So it is going down. It means Nifty is going up. Well, where is resistance to? Resistance to is here on 14,000. So still people are expecting that on expiry day as well, Nifty might move up. Now let's go to the next and see our change in open interest analysis of Nifty. If you see here, then support is 13,600. Well, if it is a support, then where is resistance? It means that people are expecting big move from Nifty. That's why they are not making the positions very nearby. And today, even though they have made some positions, but they have squared off. That's why you cannot see here majority of the open interest build up on call side. So if call side open interest is not building up, it means people are not selling on out of the money of call side. It means people are expecting market to move up. So well, change in open interest indicates today picture, as well as it indicates what is going to happen tomorrow as well. So this is the Nifty. Now let's move ahead and discuss our Bank Nifty as well. First we'll be discussing Bank Nifty open interest distribution and we'll be finding out support and resistance. If you see here, then where is support? Well, support is at 30,500. So that will be your support 1. Where is resistance? Well, resistance 1 is here. It is at 31,000. Well, if you see here, well, resistance is having a huge open interest build up. If you compare it with the support, it means that in Bank Nifty, people are expecting that it is going to go down only. And if you see a support 1, support 2, then on support 2 also, there is not much of open interest build up. And you see here, support 2 is at 30,000. So now let's move to the change in open interest of Bank Nifty and see the change in open interest distribution of Bank Nifty and find out support and resistance. If you see here, then where is support? Well, support is at 30,400. Where is resistance? Well, resistance is at 31,000. So that is R1. But if you see the R1 and 30,800 open interest gap, means open interest difference, then it is not much of the difference. It means people whoever have made the position at R1, they are just again are selling at 13,900. Means people are expecting that Bank Nifty will go down. That's why they are making the position at 30,900. So Bank Nifty change in open interest is indicating that it will go down. Well, it indicates today's picture and it also indicates what is going to happen tomorrow as well. Now let's move to the next and discuss cash activity of FIIs and DII. If you see here, cash activity of FII and DII, here FIIs are continuously buying. Today also they were buying and DIIs are continuously selling. So now by seeing at this chart alone, you can say who moved the market down. Well, it was definitely this DII. They make the market down in the daytime, and thereafter FII wanted it to be on the positive sides. That's why they have bought and they took the market up. That's what happened in bulls and bears fight today. So now again, if you see in cash activity, means in equity, FIIs are continuously buying, DIIs are continuously selling. Well, last month also the same scenario was there. Now let's move to the next and see FIIs future and option activities, and we'll be finding out where they are making the positions, whether they are reducing the positions or making new positions. If you see here, then there is not much of the positions which they are making on 16th of December. They have made almost 300 crore to 500 crore positions for future and options. But if you see here, then option side, they have squared of the position, most of the positions. And now they are not making much of the position. So what this indicates actually, it means that FIIs are losing their grip. That's why a market is going down and DIIs are dominating in the market. If you have seen this last 3 to 4 days market, then in that market DIIs are completely dominating. Means they were trying to make the market down, but well, at the end of the day, well, FIIs were continuously winning and they were taking the market up. That's what happened today as well. So if market is going down, definitely you can say that DIIs are taking it down, and if market is going up, FIIs are taking it up. Now let's go to the next and see our final support and resistance. First we'll be discussing where FIIs and DIIs are making position in equity and future and options. So if you see here, then in cash segment, FIIs are buying and DIIs are continuously selling. Okay, and if you see here in future and options, then in future month till date, FIIs were selling. Today only they were buying. And if you see the index options, month till date also they were buying and today also they were buying. So today in future they started buying again. Earlier they were selling in future as well. So maybe they are trying to dominate more in the market, and in upcoming days as well I am thinking that FIIs will be dominating only and they will be taking market up, even though the indication of the Nifty is saying that it will move up only, and Bank Nifty is saying it will move down. Now let's find out support and resistance for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Well, if you see here, then final support for the Nifty is at 13,500 and resistance is at 13,876. If you see the Bank Nifty support, then Bank Nifty support is at 30,385. Resistance is at 31,000. This all analysis I have done based on change in OI and chart. And final support I am taking whichever value is lower from the support side and whichever value higher from the resistance side for Nifty as well as for the Bank Nifty. Well, this is my analysis. Based on this analysis, I am making daily trade. Whatever profit and loss is happening in my daily trades, I am posting it on my Telegram channel as well. There I am posting my analysis as well. So if you are interested to see my trades, my profit and loss, where I am making the trade, what strategy I am using, definitely you should follow me on the Telegram channel as well. That's it guys for today's video. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.